Hello and welcome. In this video I want to talk about power, reclaiming your power, and how to disengage from the emotional abuser. Things that you can do, what you're in control of, and what's your responsibility. Something really amazing happens when you discover that you are responsible for your own reality. When you discover you have a right to your own thoughts and beliefs. When you understand that you are responsible for how you feel. And when you change the way you allow yourself to feel about things. And when you finally understand or realise that you're only responsible for your own healing and fixing yourself, not anybody else. Hello, my name is Elizabeth Goddard from Revive Your Soul and welcome to my channel. On here I talk about emotional abuse and healing from those invisible chains that keep you trapped in a relationship far longer than you should. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you and welcome back. Something really, really amazing happens inside when you realise you create your own reality. When you realise that you have the rights to your own thoughts and actions. The emotional abuser is always looking to be in the top position, in the place of power and control, and they're always looking at ways to push your buttons to get a reaction from you. When you start to notice what they're doing and how they're doing it, it puts you in a place of control of your own life, your own emotions and your own feelings. And what they've been doing is they've been banking this information to bring out when they know that they can cause harm or get a reaction from you. And they might do this in front of friends and family. It might be happening in your workplace, in front of colleagues or in front of your boss. And by realising this, by seeing the patterns and acknowledging this behaviour, you're able to protect yourself. No one has the right to undermine your feelings. And it might mean that you have to maybe change jobs or change departments or get out of certain relationships. The emotional abuser will be doing this from a place of fear. Maybe they feel that somebody else is better than them or that somebody else is going to take their power away. And don't engage in this behaviour to protect yourself against other people either. People naturally create perceptions of others and you might do the same. But we're all here to grow and learn and heal. You have the right to change your mind about people and situations. And you can acknowledge that people have the right to have a perception about you. The majority of people, healthy people, are just too consumed with their own lives and what's going on in their lives. They've got financial issues or other issues going on to be worried about other people. You have no control over how the emotional abuser sees you. They need to micromanage every element of their life for them to feel safe and secure. And they don't like being told they're wrong, so they go about changing other people's opinions and getting them to believe their reality. And they don't want to hear from anybody who tells them their behaviour is wrong. And if they are in a situation where their behaviour is being questioned, they just rewrite the story. They didn't do, say, or behave in that way. It was somebody else's fault because they can't take responsibility. You can manage how it affects you. You need to protect yourself and not doubt yourself because this is actually what they want you to do. They're looking to control you and your emotions just like everybody else in their life, and they love playing games. You really need to disengage from them, and if you can, move them out of your life. You have to accept that that's how they feel about you. It's not necessarily how others feel about you. It's the silly mind games. They bring people together to gang up on other people. So in family units, it might be siblings ganging up on the nominated scapegoat. In the work scenario, you've got a very similar situation. It might be that you're moving into a new team and somebody sees you as a threat. So they'll bring everything up to put you down, to devalue you, and to make you question and doubt yourself. But just because you can't control how other people see you, you can control how they treat you and how they make you feel. The emotional abuser loves to manipulate people and they'll bring up the past. People change, people learn from their mistakes, but they don't like this. They want to keep people small and they want to hold them down. Be true to who you really are and don't let their opinions change that. If they have an issue, that's their issue. Don't change for anybody else. Emotional abusers love to see how much power and control they have over others and what they're willing to do to keep them in their life. And that might be from changing appearances to behaviours and opinions. You and only you are responsible for your emotions. You might find yourself walking on eggshells around them, worried about how they're going to react if somebody says or does something that's going to anger them. They are responsible for their own feelings. And if you've got somebody in your life that's making you feel like that, it might be time to move them out. You are entitled to have your own opinions, and these can be open to healthy debate. Understanding why people think differently. This isn't open for bullying behaviour where somebody is forcing you and telling you that you're wrong, telling you why your ideas or your values don't matter, and breaking down all of your moral boundaries. And just like a child, the emotional abuser has no filter. They have no control over their emotions. And when they're put in challenging situations, you might even see them behaving like a child. The emotional abuser will try and bait you, and it might be in a small way where they know the phrases and the words or the conversations that you're interested in, or it might be in a big way. They put you in a false sense of security, believing that they're interested in you. They're only interested in power and control. Changing your perception, changing your values, changing your morals, challenging your beliefs. And when you start to notice this, disengage from them. They know everyone's different, and they're just like maybe a computer hacker who knows that certain strokes will get them into to hacking into a program or into a hard drive. They might have to change the combination slightly, but they know the basic steps that they need to take. They study people with the purpose of either bringing them into their inner circle so they can manipulate them, or to build up a case to discredit them. Now, people might go along and into that inner circle to protect themselves, seeing what's going on and the dynamics that's going on in a relationship. They're protecting themselves because they don't want to be the target. Eventually, you will see that this is a game and this is a power play. We live in tribes and we're born into tribes. And we experience this internal fear when we perceive we're being pushed out from this place that should be safe. It's a natural instinct. Maybe it's time to start your own tribe with people that are willing to protect you and raise you up, not pull you down. Anyone who has the agenda to make you feel small or question you in the wrong way isn't going to have your back. Their main purpose is protecting themselves. You want people to raise you up, not bring you down. Stop doubting yourself and start believing in yourself. Emotional abusers create ties, and before you know it, you're caught in a relationship that you can't get out of or you can't heal from. They need to feel that sense of power and control. Stop manoeuvring yourself out of relationships that aren't working for you, that aren't building you up, that aren't making you feel good, that are draining you of your energy. I hope you found this video useful. You can join me on Facebook, and I'll put the links to the groups in the description below. If you want to find out about working with me on a one-to-one basis, you can visit my website reviveyoursoul.co.uk, or you can email me at info@reviveyoursoul.co.uk. I'll also put the links to both my books, Finding Lily and The AZ of Emotional Abuse, in the description below. Please don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe, and if you press the little notification bell, you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Sending you loads and loads and loads of love.